Alright, what's happening? This is Danny, 12 Again Sports and Outdoors, and this is a video response to SilverJackify and his epic giveaway contest that he's doing right now. And he wants to see one card from your collection, right? And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show one card. The card I want to show, and I've got it in a rock case, is actually this card right here. This is a 1989 Donruss Jose Canseco MVP card, and if you'll see on there, it is autographed by Jose Canseco. And I want to give a little background on this card, because I think the background, the story is what's near and dear to me, and this is why I pick it out of my collection to talk about, to be quite honest with you. So as a youngster, as a 12-year-old, I, just like a lot of boys, was in Boy Scouts. And well, in being in Boy Scouts, one of the things that we got at my house was Boys Life magazine. Well, Boys Life magazine sent out an issue, one year, early spring, and it talked about how you could send cards out to get signed at spring training by players, and it told you what to do and how to do it. So my older brother and I don't think my younger brother participated. We picked a couple. I think my older brother picked Dale Murphy. I picked two that I can remember. I picked Jose Canseco, and I actually picked Wade Boggs. At the time, Wade Boggs was my favorite player. I just thought the guy was amazing. To get up there and hit like he did, I thought was just great. But Jose Canseco was a superstar, and if I remember correctly, this would have been spring training of 1990, which would have made me 14 years old. Now, the difficult thing for this, it was very hard for me to pick cards to send because, just like a lot of kids, I was using Beckett to price my cards, and I was like, man, this card's worth a lot of money. I can't do this. I can't send. So I found a card that I could part ways with. I actually sent, I think, an 88 Topps All-Star of Wade Boggs, and I sent this 89 Donruss MVP card here of Jose Canseco to him. And the thing is, I never got the Wade Boggs card back, and that was what I was afraid of as a kid. I just cherished them too much. But the thing that I want to bring to your attention, this was signed by Jose Canseco at spring training of 1990. All right. The Oakland A's won the World Series in '89. So when Jose Canseco signed this card, he was actually part of the world champion Oakland A's at the time. Jose Canseco signed my card as a world champion. And this was before he fell from grace. This was before a lot of people say he wrecked baseball. This card was put in his case, and if you look, it's not even straight. I put this in there as a 14-year-old kid and couldn't even get it straight, but I've left it that way. I didn't want to take it out just in case somehow it's impressed on something else. But yeah, this is my card, and for years it was my only autograph card. Oddly, I never sent anything else off because the success rate of getting something signed was not that great. But to have this, and to be honest, his secretary could have signed it. Somebody else in the front office could have signed it. But the 14-year-old kid in me just knew that he held this card, signed it, put it in the mail, and got it back to me. Just a kid living in Tennessee. And that's why this card is so special to me. And so I submit this as my best card, or one of my best cards in my collection. Because of what it meant to me as a kid, knowing that I had, a world champion sign a card for me, a reigning MVP at that, Jose Canseco. And I submit that as my card. Thanks.